We outside the club tonight. There's a lot of beautiful ladies outside tonight. Including you right there. Yeah, I see you with them stilettos on. You got on my favorite color on them toes. Well, we just back over to the hotel. We can leave at noon.
Got it all, cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all, shorty tryna make you mine. Got it all, from the waist side. Know you're riding whether OT or stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you're looking good. Know you're rolling whether front to a backwood. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, roll with me. Know you tipsy over 2 cups of Hennessy. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, I'm getting right with you. Come and spend the night with you. Oh, girl, got it all. Cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all. Shorty tryna make you mine. Got it all, from the waist side. Know you're riding whether OT or stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all.
Yeah, girl, you smell good. Yeah, girl, you look fine. Yeah, you a little freak even when you on FaceTime. Yeah, girl, you got it all. Yeah, girl, you got it all. Yeah, she from Brentwood, whipping on wood grain. Got a Mercedes 82 whipping in out of lanes. Baby girl, you screaming. Got a nigga feeling. To the left, to the left. Go ahead and be little Beyonce off to yourself. Going to the left, going to the left, going to the left, going to the left, yeah.
Got it all, cause your body is fine and you're blowing my mind. Got it all, shorty tryna make you mine. Got it all, from the waist side. Know you're riding whether OT or stateside. Baby girl, you got it all. Baby girl, you got it all.
You find it suspicious.
In a row, foreign guys with my name on their toes. These studies announce me honestly, put the seat back and I had to see why does your little mama wanna suck and to swallow me wax ties. Welcome to the check-in report, y'all. How y'all feeling out there? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all doing out there? Hope you guys are enjoying your weekend there. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I hope you guys tuned into the earlier stream where we talked a little bit about black and white fatigue. A lot of white people are voicing their opinions on black people, saying that they're fatigued with their problems, their issues, the drama that they bring, and I gave my thoughts on that. Yeah, but I hope you guys are enjoying your evening. I am trueandlivin. This is the check-in report. I'm not your homie. I'm the one and only macaroni. There are videos going viral of, let's just say, racist women that are using the N-word. There are two in particular that, these videos have came out in the last few weeks. There's an Indian woman, using the N-word, going hard on a black woman. There's two black people on vacation in China. and they are being accosted by an Asian woman, and she's calling them the N-words. We're going to get to that. And recently, a woman by the name of Shiloh Hendricks out there in Rochester, a Neanderthal woman, used the N-word, and the video has gone viral, and the woman has been able to raise on a donation website. She's been able to raise $500,000. This white woman has raised $500,000 for calling a autistic child, an autistic black child, the N-word. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Have race relations in America, have they gone that sour? Are we going back to the tensions and to the like, really? So much vitriol, so much hatred for black people. And listen, when I'm not here to chastise people who get into arguments with black people. Like, when people are in the heat of the moment, things could happen, things could slip out. I understand. I'm not going to sit here and hold every person's foot to the fire that's had an argument with a black person, and the N-word came out their mouths. I mean, listen, we're all human. I'm not here to do that, but I do have a problem with people raising money for this type of behavior. And a lot of people, they're pointing to the Carmelo Anthony case, where Carmelo Anthony, he's going through this case after a young man, he took a young man's life. I don't want to get into that case, but he was able to raise money. I believe he was able to raise $500,000 himself. So a lot of white people are pointing to that case, and they're saying, "Oh, you guys are mad at a white woman calling a child the N-word, but you guys are not mad at the Carmelo Anthony case." They're doing that whole thing when the Carmelo Anthony case is a self-defense case. This is just a racist white woman calling a child the N-word. So I mean, I don't see the correlation. Maybe somebody white can break it down to me. I don't see the correlation. I don't see the correlation in the Carmelo Anthony case, a self-defense case, and a white woman in the park calling a black child the N-word. I don't really see the correlation in that. So maybe somebody white can break that down to me. But yeah, this is what's going on. These videos, and all three of these videos have gone viral. We're gonna talk and break down all of these videos of these racist, and I'm gonna say racist. They're all three racist. These are all racist white women. Well, you have one Asian, you have one Indian, and you have one white. And and this also proves, right? This is I just want to say this for all the Democrats that have come through my platform, all the liberals, all the Democrats. This proves that intersectionality does not work. You have minority groups here. White women are considered a minority group. You have a white woman, you have an Indian woman, and you have an Asian woman. This is a Benetton. All we're missing is a LGBTQ and a Latino. That's all we're missing. This is a Benetton ad of racism. Intersectionality does not work. All this all-encompassing, we're all minorities, we're all working together for one common goal. It's hogwash. A white woman's fight in America is not the same fight as a black woman's and a black man's fight. The Asian community, they've always aligned themselves with white supremacy. That whiteness is they cling to whiteness. Whiteness is purity. And so have the Indian community. The Indian community, they have their own colorism. in their communities. So, there's no, Benetton ad, there's no unity between minority groups, and these are three racist women right here. And we're gonna break it down. So let's get into, we're gonna get to Shiloh Hendricks. We're gonna get to her last. I think we should get to Shiloh last because I think getting to Shiloh last is probably the best thing to do. Let's get into the other cases of these women. I think we're gonna start with these other women, and then we'll work our way to Shiloh Hendricks, because Shiloh is really, she's gaining a lot of steam online. She's gaining a lot of steam. So let's get to this woman first. This is an Indian woman. Now, this is what I believe happened. I believe this is some type of traffic, road rage type of thing, and listen, like I said, I understand, listen, when people get into arguments, things could slip out, you may not mean what you say, it's in the heat of the argument, but sometimes we have to have a little bit more respect for one another. We have to have respect for one another. If I get into an argument with a white man in a road rage, I'm not going to start calling him a cracker or a white devil or a hunky. I'm not going to, necessarily go to that first. I'm going to go to him being an idiot, driving. I'm going to talk about his driving. I'm going to talk about him being dumb. I'm going to talk about him not doing a good doing a good job driving. I'm not going to go to the man's race so fast. But this this Indian racist, this is an Indian woman, this is Indian racist woman got into a little road rage and a little traffic rage with this woman. I want to play her. Let's get into her video first. Let's get into this first.
I want to find out where you stay at, bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm sitting here going into the parking lot asking if you good. Bitch, you been staring at me with your fake ass eyelashes. I don't.
How many times are you gonna say the N-word? Nigger. And clearly, she's trying to galvanize her. She's trying to intimidate her. She's trying, I'm going to keep it a buck with you. She wants her to pull her out the car. A lot of times when these different races of people do this, they're trying to invoke an emotion out of you. They're trying to get some type of, salute the FBI, I see FBI is in the building. They're trying to invoke some type of emotion out of you, whether it be you getting madder or you putting hands on them. Because I don't believe that this woman is about that life. I believe that if this black woman snatched her out the car, she would be the first one to call the cops. So a lot of times, people are doing this to trick you out of your freedom. Trick you out of your bag, trick you out of, pretty much put you in handcuffs. So she just continued to say, nigger. Let's run that back.
I want to find out where you stay at, bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm sitting here.
And disclaimer, you're going to hear the N-word a lot in this broadcast. There's going to be a lot of, this is like a rap concert, if you will. You're going to hear the N-word a lot of times on this broadcast. You're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear the N-word a lot on this broadcast. We're talking about these videos, and remind you, all of these videos have gone viral, and there are white people that are championing these women. They're saying that these women are brave. Yeah, good for you sticking it to those niggers. Good for you sticking it to those black people. We're tired of black people. There are white people online that are galvanized, that are loving this. They're eating this up. Which ultimately we're going to get to Shiloh and her raising $500,000. We're going to get to that. Let's get back into it.
I want to find out where you stay at, bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm sitting here going into the parking lot asking if you good. Bitch, you been staring at me with your fake ass eyelashes. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
See, she wants her to pull her out the car. She's trying to galvanize her. She's trying to get her amped up. I believe that if the black girl were to snatch her out the car, she would not fight back. She would not do anything. She would not try to swing back. The first thing she's going to do is call the cop. She's trying to trick this woman out of her freedom. So this black girl, she actually did the right thing by not putting hands on her. I believe that this Indian woman was trying to trick her out of her freedom. Let's get back to it.
I won't find out where you stay at, bitch. You got me fucked up. I'm sitting here going into.
And another thing, black people, when you get into these spats with people from different ethnicities, when somebody breaks out the N-word, when somebody, whether they be Indian, whether they be Chinese, Latino, white, please, I need you to brush off your racial epithets. If they are sitting there calling you nigger, 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 I need you to brush off your racial epithets. Brush off the towel head. Brush off the sand nigger. Ask her what time is she clocking in at 7-Eleven. What time are you going to pick up your husband from the gas station? It smells kind of musty in this car. Did you take a shower today? You need to brush up on your racial epithets. Fire, 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 fire. Yeah, brush up on your racial epithets. Don't just let them sit there and call you a nigger, nigger, nigger every 5 seconds. Brush up on your racial epithets. Engage in the racial epithets. Don't put hands on them. Don't put hands on them. Allow them to invoke the rage. And then when they invoke the rage, you put work in. Don't put hands, don't let them trick you out of your freedom unless you really have to. Unless you feel like, you know what, it's worth going to jail. Because I ain't gonna lie, maybe some people it's worth going to jail. If this black woman felt like, you know what, this bitch is worth going to jail, you should have pulled out that car. Should have pulled out that car. Right? So some people it's worth pulling them out the car and going to jail for. But, you need to also brush up on your racial epithets. When somebody's sitting there calling you a nigger, 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 brush up on some racial epithet. You return flame. You return fire. You return fire. Let's get back into it.
Parking lot asking if you good.
Bitch,
you been staring at me
with your fake ass eyelashes.
I don't give a fuck.
Nigger.
I don't give a fuck.
Get out of my face, you fucking nigger.
Stop sitting here calling me. I won't find out.
Yeah, so this video went viral. That's pretty much it to the video. But you see white people that are championing this woman. I'm gonna go into some of the comments. Let me see. This some are different. Some of them. Let me just see. Somebody says having dark skin and being a nigger is two completely different things, dumbass. Asians are not black, not even the blackest colored Indians. Hold on, let me get to some of these because there's some comments in here that are like, hold on. Here we go. She's my favorite Asian. She's my favorite Asian. So they're calling her the favorite. There's a lot of white men online that are eating this up. They love this. They love to see other races disrespect black people. They're eating this up. They're loving this. Let me just see. She's brown, bro. You blind? This is not a black woman. This is not a black woman. I don't know what they're saying. Yeah, they're saying, they're championing Shiloh. We're going to get to Shiloh. The normalization has begun. Thank you, Shiloh. So there's people thanking Shiloh. We're going to get to Shiloh. Found the N-word. She's not black. Being black is not simply a color. The hair, the nose, the mouth. There's a lot of people getting into what is it? A lot of people get into the color, into the blackness. There's a lot of hatred on Twitter for black people. A lot of hatred for black people. But yeah, this is the comments, but I just want to show that there are a lot of people that are championing this behavior. A lot of people championing this behavior. They're loving it. They're they're partaking in this behavior, and it's something that black people should be aware of. There's communities online where they're championing this behavior. They're loving this. There's white men. Yeah. Stick it to those niggers. Stick it to those black people. And there's a whole thing online where they're talking about black fatigue. White people are tired of black people and their problems and the way they act. Let me get into black fatigue. Let me just show you guys that these communities exist. A lot of white racists on Twitter. And, you know, I believe these are the people that are funding these people, because we're going to get into Shiloh and her raising $500,000. Black fatigue is real. People are tired of being called racist while being stolen from and assaulted. People are tired. Spare us. So they're talking about, you know, white people are talking about, oh, we're tired of being called racist. We're tired of this. We're tired of black people this and black people. There's this whole community online. And of course, there's always weirdos online. Make no mistake. You know, most of the people that make up the online community are incels, weirdos, recluses from society. Most of the people that you find online, they're weirdos. Let's just be real. They're weirdos. They're recluses. You know, they don't fit into society. And, you know, the internet is the only place where they can go to find some type of, you know, solace, some type of peace, some type of, oh, people understand me here. You know, my racist ideals, the way I think, people understand me here. You know, the internet is a cesspool of that. But they're speaking of black fatigue, you know, white people tired of being called racist, tired of this, tired of dealing with black people in their communities, tired of that. So, you know, I just want to show you that this is real. We're going to get into Shiloh later. I don't want to get into Shiloh right now. But there's another video that I want to get into. Salute to everybody that's in the building. We got 6 people in the building. Salute to everybody in the building. And let me know if you've seen these videos. Have you guys seen any of these videos? Have you seen that video with that Indian woman? We're going to get into another video. Let's get into this video. Now, this woman is from Asia. This is a woman who was in China. This is not an American. This is not an Asian American. This is not a Chinese American. This happened in Asia. This happened in China. And 2 black people were there vacationing, I believe. They were either vacationing or they were probably people of African descent. Now, listen, hear me out. And I see FBA is in the building. FBA, I understand that we have a delineation. FBA, we have delineated from, you know, a lot of the different subgroups, whether they be Caribbeans, whether they be Africans, Afro-Latino, we have delineated. But I'm going to be honest with you. We might need to stay on code with one another, because if this is the new battle, if the new battle is nigger, 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 if you got black skin, nigger, 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 we're getting on these niggas. We may need to have some unity again. We may need to have some unity. But this happened in China, where this Chinese woman accosted these 2 black people in China. Let's get into this. Black nigger. She's singing this famous song. Nay nigga, nay nay. Let me play that for y'all, because some of y'all may not know that. She's singing this song. It's called Nay Nigga. She's singing the Nay Nigga. Now this song, they use this song online to disrespect black people. It's called nigga, nay nigga, nay 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 nigga. Here you go. This is the song. This is the song. Here you go. So they pretty much use this song to disrespect black people, because it's like a Chinese song, and it says nay nigga, nay 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 nigga, nay. It pretty much says nigger in the song. So she's using this song to disrespect these 2 black people. I just want to let y'all know, give context to what's happening here. So she's using that song to disrespect these 2 black people sitting down having dinner.
Go back to your country.
Go back to your country.
Go back to your country, nigga.
Go back to your country, nigger.
We don't welcome black people. Black people should go.
Black people should go.
Go back to Africa.
Go back to Africa.
You look so fucking ugly with your dark skin color.
She says you guys look so ugly with your dark skin color. Now, a lot of people don't want to talk about this, but in China, they really love whiteness. Whiteness is close to purity in China. And Speed was in China, and he did an absolute terrible job in showing. I was really disgusted. Let me just show the Speed in China, because China has a real racist problem. Speed in China, racist. He was encountering so much racism, and he was just playing it up. He was like really on some coon time. Play this.
I'm racist.
You're racist?
Yes.
An Asian racist a woman comes up to Speed in China, and he's like playing into it. He's not checking her. He's not correcting her. She says, "I hate niggers. I'm an N-word killer.
So sorry about that, but
What?
I love your girlfriend because your girlfriend is white people.
I love your girlfriend because your girlfriend is white, and I hate N-words." So China has a big thing where they're like, whiteness is the purity, and of course, you see a lot of white men. They go to China and they find wives. So white men in Asia, not I wouldn't say Asia, but white men in China, they definitely have a kindred spirits in white supremacy, right? So yeah, Speed, he just like a damn fool. There was another incident. There's a couple of incidents. Somebody gave him a KFC bucket of chicken.
You're racist?
Let me play that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah, this one.
Bro, you should take it.
Somebody gives him a bucket of chicken. This is all in China, mind you. I just want to show you how racist China is. How racist China is. How racist the Asian culture. Not the Asian culture, because there's a lot of Asian people that got a lot of love. And I was in Thailand. Nothing but love and respect out there. But in China and different parts of Asia, they have a lot of hatred for black people. Let's play this.
Wait, come. No, give it right here. Yo, open that shit,
Open it.
You'll love it,
You'll love it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Wait, guys. You're gonna love it.
It is pure disrespect for black people. And like I said, Speed is a coon. Speed is a coon. Like, Speed is a coon. If anybody's in here, if you have any black children, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if you have any black children, you have any FBA children, you have a niece, you have a little cousin, a little brother, do not let them watch Speed. Do not, because he is a coon. You do not want your kids to emulate this coon. You want your kids to be strong black kids. And you want your son to grow up to be a strong black man. You want your daughter to be a strong, independent, and wise woman. Do not watch Speed. He is a coon. He went to China and he cooned. He tap danced. He did not check none of these Asian races. He did not check none of these Chinese races. He played into the racism. I've been wanting to say that for a while, but yeah. So in Asia, it's really big in Asia. Whiteness and white supremacy. They have aligned themselves with white supremacy in Asia. Let's continue though.
Go back to your country.
Go back to your country.
Go back to your country, nigger. We don't welcome black people. Black people should go. Go back to Africa.
Back to Africa.
You look so fucking ugly with your dark skin color.
And another thing in Asia you have to understand is they hate any type of color to people's skin. The whiter you are, the more beautiful you seem. And we see this in a lot of countries. We see this in Latin America. We see this in Asia. The closer you are to whiteness, the more beautiful you are. Let's continue. And these two black people, they did the right thing. When you're in these people's countries, you can't really turn up on them. Because when you're in America, you know the system. You know, okay, if I put my hands on this white woman for talking crazy to me, I'm possibly going to go to jail. You know the system. You know what you're going to have to go through. You know the system, right? You know you're probably going to have to sit down. You're probably going to have to get a lawyer. You're going to have to explain your case. You understand. When you're in these countries, you go on vacation, you can't really turn up on these races. This black woman can't get up and put hands on this Asian woman. That would be a big mistake. So this Asian woman knows what she's doing.
Go back to your country. Nigger, 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 nigger. Do you eat watermelon? I'm going to send this to my boyfriend because he's white.
I'm going to send this to my boyfriend because he's white. Remember, the founding fathers of racism, white supremacy, white men, you know, all the time, you're not going to always see a white face as the face of white supremacy. You're not going to always see that. Because the white people have created a system where they could kind of fall back from that system and just fight proxy wars. They could fall back. They don't have to be out there in the Klan's hood or the KKK hood burning a cross on their lawn. They've created proxy wars. No, we're gonna have you black people go to China, and we're gonna have some Asian woman just accost you. No, we're gonna put you in a Latino community, and they're gonna not want to live around black people. White supremacy and white people have created proxy wars, so they don't have to necessarily throw on the hood anymore. They don't have to throw on that KKK hood. They don't have to sit on your lawn and burn a cross. They have created proxy wars, and where they can step away from this and still implement a system of white supremacy. You know. So she has a white boyfriend. Now you know what that tells me? That tells me that she's dealing with, you know, some white man that's probably pumping her with this and telling her to do this, and he's pretty much in alliance with this. She walks out like she ain't do nothing wrong. And another thing, let me show y'all this. Chinese people cursing at y'all. Have y'all saw this video? This is another thing. This to show you how crazy the racism is in China. Now, remember, this is not indicative of every person in China. There's some good people in China. There's some people that's not like this. But I just want to show you the racism that is in China. It is real. It is real. China basketball. Black players. Let me see if we can find that. Here we go. I think this is the video right here. This is it right here. This is a video from China where you have black players. Players go to China. Black players go to China where they go to play overseas and they play for different leagues like that. Listen to what these brothers had to deal with when they played a basketball in China. They're coming off a tour bus to play basketball in China. Listen to what these black basketball players had to deal with. Here you are just here to play some damn basketball. And you got a bunch of Chinese people calling you the N-word, trying to rile you up, trying to play into this. So I just want to let y'all know, like, you know, this is real. When, you know, you may want to, some of you like me, you like to travel, you want to go to different countries. These are things you may have to deal with. These are things you may have to suffer from. You know, you may have to go through this. You know, look at how they're treating these black players when they go out there. Get out of China! Get out of China! Can you imagine? Here you are playing basketball. Here you are the slam dunk. And some of these players, they play for the team. They play for the team. Here I am playing for your city, playing for this place. And the first thing I get off when I get off the bus, you calling me an N-word. This is crazy.
I find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Get out of China! Get out of China! Like real hatred, real vitriol in their hearts.
What is happening?
Former NBA player who now plays in China was a target of racial slurs by angry Asian fans. A video that's being circulated online shows Chinese fans yelling, "Get out of China," along with the N-word over.
Get out of China! Get out of China! This is what these brothers had to deal with.
What a thrill.
I mean, these brothers had to deal with this. This is real.
Asian fans. A video that's being circulated online shows Chinese fans yelling, "Get out of China," along with the N-word over and over and over again.
That's incredibly racist. Super racist.
And other vulgar language at Sonny Weems, an African-American who plays for a team in the Chinese Basketball Association. It came after an altercation with another player during the game, for which they were both ejected.
Next! I'm not racist. She's racist.
Yeah, so, listen, there's a lot of hatred for black people in China. There's a lot of, racism. There's a lot of white supremacy in China. So that's what happened in China. Should we get to the Shiloh thing, or should we let's get to the Shiloh thing. So in Rochester, New York, I think I lived in Rochester at one point too. But in Rochester, New York, a white woman called a black autistic child the N-word. And this is the main woman. They're looking at this woman. White racist men are looking at this woman as the, she's the Malcolm X of white racists right now. This is their leader. This is the person that they have indoctrinated. They are pumping this woman up. They're saying this is their leader. She goes by the name of Shiloh Hendricks. We're gonna get into her her GoFundMe, where this woman has raised $500,000. $500,000 for calling a black autistic child the N-word. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine if you're a black person watching this? Can you imagine going to your local neighborhood park and let's say an autistic white child stepped on your foot, or let's say an autistic white child punched you in your stomach, and you told that white autistic child, "Hey, you little cracker boy, I'm gonna beat your ass." And then that white mother, she ran up to you, hey, my child is autistic. Have some respect. What are you doing? Why are you doing that to my autistic child? Why are you calling him a cracker? And she pulls out her phone and she says, hey, what did you call my child? I called your child a little cracker, autistic little boy. And disrespected. Do you think that a black person should be awarded $500,000 for that? I want to ask y'all. Let me know. I want to know. Do you think that if this was reversed, if this was a black person that did this to a white child, would they deserve $500,000 for doing that? Well, let's get into Shiloh. This is Shiloh Hendricks out there in Rochester. Let's get into this video.
Did you call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking?
Did you call him a nigger, the child?
The fuck you talking?
Did you call the child the nigger?
See, at first she didn't want to say it. She tried to you know, play it off. Like, what are you talking about? And you got to watch white people, because, you know, listen. Shh. Be quiet. Be quiet. Ain't nobody lie like a damn cracker. There is no bigger liar on this planet than a damn cracker. That's facts. All white man gonna lie, white woman gonna lie. So she tried to, like, you know, what are you talking about? I didn't say that. She tried to play it off like she ain't say that shit, right? Like she ain't say that. And then after a while, you know, he accosted her. It was like, whoa, you know what you said. Just say it. Just say it for the camera. Just say it. Because you already know what you said. You know you said. Just say it. Because you didn't care saying it to my child, so just say it now. FBA says yes. See, he know. Ain't no liar like a damn cracker. Hey, listen, a cracker gonna lie. Ain't no liar like a damn cracker, man. A cracker gonna lie now. Cracker gonna tell the lie. He gonna tell a white lie now. He gonna get that white lie off. But yeah, so she tried to play it off like she didn't say that. And after a while, she just said, you know what? F it, you know? F it. I'm going to just say it. I'm going to say it again.
Did you call him a nigger, the child? Did you call the child the nigger word? It is my business.
None of you.
Call him a nigger?
She told him it's none of your business. It's none of your business that I told that black autistic child that he's a nigger. This woman is in the damn park calling black children nigger. And we're gonna get into the money she raised. Because a lot of you black people, you know, listen, a lot of black people, respectfully, y'all a little too comfortable in America, man. You out here, you know, you're going to the store in your damn slides. You think it's something sweet. You move into the white community. You think it's all you think it's all gravy. Let's play that back.
Did you call him a nigger, the child? Did you call the child the nigger word? It is my business.
It's none of your business.
You call him a nigger?
She called her child the N-word, and she said it's none of your business. This is how these white racists is moving.
Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again?
He says, why you don't have the balls to just say it now? Just say it now.
Fuck you, nigger.
F you, nigger.
Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody digging.
So, and she says, don't go digging through people's stuff. So allegedly, I don't know if this is true or not, but allegedly, there was a black autistic child that allegedly, I believe, rummaged through her stuff. Maybe went through her purse. Maybe went through her pocket. It's a black autistic child. From what I'm hearing, it's a black autistic child. I've been around kids with autism. I've been around kids with ailments. They're children at the end of the day. Children do wild, reckless things. Children, you know, they're children. They don't know no better. But this white racist woman said, oh, F that. Get that little nigger boy in order. I'll play that one more time for y'all, for your viewing pleasure. Let's play that one more time.
Did you call him a nigger, the child? Did you call the child the nigger word? It is my business. You call him a nigger? Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again?
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb fuck.
Nobody digging into your shit.
A little fucking kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him a nigger? Yeah. The little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna
Are you about to hit
Wow.
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, a nigger, the N-word.
A 5-year-old autistic child, she called the N-word because he went through her child. First of all, these are kids at the park. Kids don't know no better. I've seen kids do some wild stuff. I seen a video not so long ago. There's a kid at a baseball game. The kid is sitting down with his father. He goes up one row and he sits with another family and he starts drinking the juice out of a man's cup. And everybody's looking at the kid like, "What are you doing?" Kids are like, they don't know no better. They're kids. They don't know no better. They don't know they're stealing. They don't know that they're going through something that they should not be going through. They don't know, like kids, they see something bright, shiny. They see an action figure that they like. They see a toy that they like, and they react to it. They don't know it's bad or if it's good. They don't know if, oh, am I stealing? Am I doing something wrong? They don't know no better. But this white, racist, meth addict looking white woman decided to call this child an N-word because he rummaged through her child stuff.
That's what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know,
Wow.
that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
So this video went viral on the internet. Of course it did. And people are championing this woman. This woman has raised $500,000, ladies and gentlemen. $500,000 for calling an autistic black child a damn nigger. Are you kidding me? What country do we live in?
What a thrill.
$500,000? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Let me zoom in on that. This woman has raised $584,000. This woman she's raised almost $600,000, $500,000 really. She's raised $500,000 for calling a black autistic child the N-word. There's firefighters out there that are trying to make ends meet. They have GoFundMe. There's people that have lost a family member. They're raising money for a funeral. There's people that are on their last dime. They're asking for money. There's people dealing with medical bills. These are all on these GoFundMe donation sites. But they raised $500,000 for a white racist woman because she called a black autistic child the N-word. That's absolutely crazy. And she's had some very rich people send her money. Let's get into some of her donations. She's still getting donations. About a minute ago, somebody gave her a big donation. She got $10,000 from an anonymous giver. So there's some people with a lot of money to throw around giving her money. $10,000 for calling a black child a nigger in the park. Hold on. We're gonna go down this thing. We're gonna go down this. Hold on. $2,000 for calling a black autistic child a nigger in the park from Ariana Petza. $2,000 for calling a black child a nigger in the park. Hold on. Let's continue. N. Somebody by the name of N gave $2,000 for calling a black child the N-word in the park. No. They didn't give money. They didn't give money to somebody dealing with a funeral. They didn't give money to, maybe a young child dealing with some type of illness, and they wanted to, send money for the medical bills. Not a homeless person looking for a meal. $2,000 just because a white woman called a black child a nigger in the park. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely crazy. And, this is just something that I wanted to talk about. Something that was weighing on my heart. Because I seen these videos have gone viral. All three of these videos have gone viral. Let me put these people back up on the Summer Jam screen here. And I want to know from you guys. Who I mean, like, what should be the stance of black people on this? Clearly, all three of these women have hatred, deep hatred for black people, deep hatred. And there's calls of white guilt being over with. But these are not white women. Outside of one of these women, only one of these women are white. I want to know what you guys think of this story. I want to know what you guys think of this whole kerfluffle here. And yeah, I want to know what you guys think of this whole thing. A white woman received $500,000 for calling a black child the N-word. That's crazy to me that we live in a country that could happen. To me, that's crazy. Because if it was reversed, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, if I was if I was in the park and I called a white child a racial epithet, and let's say a white mother recorded me for doing that, I don't think that I would deserve $500,000 for that. I would think that was nasty, juvenile, disgusting behavior. I would not think that I would deserve it, even if I did it. Even if in that point and in that particular time that I thought that it was right, I would not feel like I would deserve that. But the fact that we have people out here that think that it's okay that, hey, you can call a black child the N-word and you should receive money for it. Vince says plain and smothering. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, but I wouldn't think that anybody that would do something like that to a child. It's a child. We're talking about a child here. Like, listen, hear me out. If you call a black person that you're arguing with the N-word, in the heat of the moment, you're mad at that person. All right, whatever. You guys are mad. When people are mad, they say crazy things. If you ever been in an argument with your girl, with a loved one, you say things that you don't even mean, and it's in the heat of the moment. You're mad. You're angry. I understand that. But we're talking about a child here. This white cracker bitch called this 5-year-old autistic child the N-word, and you have white people online talking about, oh, well, the Carmelo Anthony, like, what does the Carmelo Anthony case have to do with this? What does it have to do with this? And let me also say this, right? And when I say this, I'm talking to Black America. I'm talking to any melanated person, especially if you come from the hip hop culture. We have to get away from the N-word completely. We have to get away from the N-word entirely and completely. No more N-word in rap records. No more N-word in movies. No more N-word in comedies, podcasts. We need a full excommunication of the N-word. We need to make the N-word uncool. Uncool for future generations. We need to do away with the N-word. Because I'm going to be honest with you, we've created an environment where it's okay to say the N-word. And people are going to say, well, it's the difference between nigga and nigger. There's no difference. There's no difference between nigga, nigger. There's no different iteration. I'm sorry, Black America. You can't doll it up. This is not a plate of chitlins. You can't take the scraps and try to make it into something fancy. No, no, no. We'll put up what Vince said, because Vince said something interesting. He said, Vince says, facts. I was literally rhyming in my head and removing the N-word. Yeah, we need a full delineation away from the N-word. It's time. It's time. I think where we are in society, we need to delineate from the N-word. No more N-word use. No more. Because we've commercialized it. We've made it okay. And listen, all three of these women, they were using N-word. They were using the N-word in its original use. They were not using the N-word. They wasn't trying to doll it up. This wasn't a hip-hop usage of the N-word. This was a full racial epithet use of the N-word, right? But the fact that we've commercialized it, we've made it safe for people to say it. There's white kids in Foot Locker buying Jordans. And listen, they got love for black people. They love black culture. They love hip hop. They love black culture. And they're not even meaning it in a derogatory meaning. But you got white kids in Foot Locker. They buying little Jordans, and they listening to their Playboy Cardis, and they're using the damn N-word. We've created that safe space. We've created that safe haven for people to use that. Yeah, we have to delineate from that. We have to get away from that, because it's causing us harm. And when you have people like these three women who use the N-word in its original form and its original usage, it's detrimental. And we need to get away from that word. And the thing about the N-word, we have to realize the thing about the N-word, there's no other racial epithet that people cling to or doll up. You don't see, I'm not going to say the racial epithets, but all the different racial epithets of the different communities, whether they be Jewish, whether they be Spanish, whether they be Indian, whether they be Asian, they do not cling to their racial epithets. Black people, we need to not cling to this racial epithet. It is not our word. It was never our word. We need to do away with it. We need to do away with it completely. We have to stop saying it and do away with it, because it's created this safe space. And even though these women are using it in its original usage and its original term, I don't like the fact that we've commercialized it. I don't like the fact that because we've created an argument where they could say, well, black people use the word. We got to get away from that. We got to get away from that. We got to get away from that entirely. But that's pretty much what I had to say. That's what I was thinking. All three of these videos have gone viral. Let me know if any of y'all have seen these videos. Have any of y'all seen these videos?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Yeah, have any of y'all seen these videos? Because these videos are going viral on Instagram, on not Instagram but Twitter. FBA says, I said that at work, and a dude acted like he wanted to throw hands. Yeah, man, listen. We need to get away from the N-word, FBA, because it's not helping black people. It's not helping us. We need, and you know, of course, you're gonna have black people who cling to this word and that's still gonna use it and still gonna say it. But we need to get away from it as a culture, as a people. We have to get away from that word. It was never a term. It was always a term to denigrate us. It was always a term to oppress us. It was always a term to disrespect us. It was never something that we should ever cling to. We have to get away. Like, and I understand, you know, that in FBA, I'm gonna keep it real. The thing about black people, we're very resourceful. Black people historically, we have always been resourceful. You know, if you know anything about history, white people, they would have black people cut up that pig, cut up that pork, and they would have black people serve up that pork, and they would discard all of the portions of that pig that they didn't want. So they would give black people what? The intestines. Black people took those intestines, they cleaned them up, and what did they make out of them? Chitlins. So black people have always been resourceful. You got to think, black people, they come out of slavery. They did not get any they did not get any reparations. They did not get any land owed to them. They pretty much just told them to get off the plantation. If you want to come back and, you know, give me a sharecropper. So, you know, black people left those plantations with nothing, with no land, no nothing, no nothing, absolutely nothing. And they've turned into CEOs. They've turned into Fortune 500 owners. They've turned into doctors, lawyers, affluent people in society. So black people, we are the most resourceful people on the planet to come out of slavery and to turn ourselves into these things, to evolve into these things. So we're the most resourceful people on the planet. So when we got that N-word, we dolled it up, we commercialized it, we fancied it up, we made it something that we could, you know, pimp out. But it's time for us to fully delineate from that word. And you know who I blame, FBA? I'm gonna keep it a buck, FBA. I don't know if you remember this, FBA. I may have to play that video. I blame Jay-Z. Jay-Z was a big proponent of the N-word. Do any of y'all remember that interview he did with Oprah Winfrey? He did an interview with Oprah Winfrey back in the day. He was a big proponent of the N-word. Anybody remember that interview he did with Oprah? He did an interview with Oprah where he championed the N-word. We've changed it. It's no longer this term that oppresses black people. We've turned it into a term of endearment. He was on the front lines for that argument. Not saying he was the only one, but he was one of the people that took it and commercialized it. And he went on Oprah and he said he stamped that. And we all know Jay-Z has a history of selling out black people. That's a fact. He sells out black people. He told Colin Kaepernick, "We're done with kneeling." Gotta watch these niggas. So yeah, man, it's real. It's real. FBA says, I said what up, my spick. Yeah, listen, get your racial epithets on. You know, if anybody is running around using, especially if they're of another ethnicity, if they're white, if they're Spanish, if they're Indian, Asian, and they're using the N-word, you should absolutely use that racial epithet towards them. You can't be running around using the N-word and don't think I'm going to use the racial epithet towards you. If you're an Asian or if you're an Indian, I'm going to use your racial epithet too now. I'm going to call you the S word. I'm going to call you the towel head. I'm going to call you a sand nigger. I'm going to use these racial epithets because you think it's okay to say this to me. So I'm going to say this to you. You know, we can go back. We can go forth and back and forth. Vince says, Bieber doing push-ups in the hood trying to make it up to the street. Yeah. I remember when One Less Lonely Nigger. I remember that. Yeah, One Less Lonely Nigger, when he did all that. Yeah, he was wild. Vince says, I'm kidding. He only did that to get you fired. Play the corporate game. Report it to the HR, then file. Yeah, you know, listen, man, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Vince says, still, nigga, I'm not black. I'm OJ. Yeah. You know, that's pretty much what it is, man. That's what it pretty much is. It's that OJ mentality, man. You know? But when it comes to this, we have to get away from the N-word. We have to get away from. Do y'all remember that interview he did with Oprah though? I'm not even gonna play it because I don't want to get nothing copyrighted. But he did an infamous interview with Oprah where he championed the N-word. And remember, you gotta remember, Oprah was the platform where she would have Bill Cosby on there, telling black men, pull up your damn pants. Y'all remember that old crazy old Bill Cosby telling black men, pull up your damn pants, have some damn respect. All meanwhile, he was drugging bitches, giving bitches Spanish fly. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But that's what it was, man. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it is, you know? Yeah, man. That's what it is though, man. In terms of this story though, have y'all seen these videos though? Have y'all seen these videos? All 3 of these videos have gone viral. You know? And make no mistake, there are men and women online championing these women. They're championing them. Yeah, you finally told those darkies. You finally told those black people what it was. We're tired of black people. There's people online with that type of rhetoric. You know? People online with that type of rhetoric. You know? Yeah, people are online with that type of rhetoric. And yeah, this has gone viral though. All 3 of these videos have gone viral. Yeah, give me 1 second. Hold on. The wrong thing. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to talk about these things. I did say I was going to do a live tonight, and I just wanted to get these things off of my chest. Talk about these things. These things were of critical importance. Because I seen this online. Going live, going crazy. People talking about the whole Shiloh Hendricks case. And these other videos that have went viral of these people using the N-word. And I'm going to call all 3 of these women. All 3 of these women are racist. All 3 of them. All 3 of these women are racist. 1,000% racist. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you guys think of this stream, of this topic. White fatigue, black fatigue. Interesting, very interesting topics. Salute to Vince, salute to FBA, salute to everybody in the chat, salute to everybody that came out tonight, salute to everybody that hit the like button. If you're in here right now, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And I'm going to see you guys another live, man. I just want to talk about this topic and get this off my check. Is there anything that I didn't discuss that I should have discussed? Is there anything that I should have discussed? Is there anything that I should have discussed? Yeah, I think I got everything. I think I got everything off of the plot here. So listen, everybody, y'all have a good weekend. Y'all have a good night. Salute to my mod. Salute to FBA. Salute to Vent. Yo, Vent. Next time, yo, Vent. You've been popping out to the You've been popping out to the lives. I think next live. Remind me, Vent, if you can. Remind me, Vent. Please remind me. Next live, I'm gonna make you a mod. All right. Next live. Because you've been popping out, you've been showing love. So salute the Vent. Next live, I'm gonna make you a mod, all right? Because you've been popping out. So just remind me though. Remind me if you see me in the chat and I'm acknowledging you. Just say yo. Remember last time you told me you was gonna make me a mod, and I'll be reminded of this conversation that we had. So Vent, next time, because you've been showing out to the live. So salute to Vent. So next time I see you in the live, I'm gonna make you a mod, Vent. Salute to you. But with that being said, you guys have a good night. More than likely, I'm going to do a live tomorrow. And we'll see how that works out. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this video. We are out. Toodles, y'all. These studies allows me honestly put the seat back.